So now a burn test between the two, the SilverFire Scout and the 4-dog stove Bushcooker. It's the number 3 version. I bought this one about 2 or 3 years ago, and I looked online today, and it's just over $100. I think it's $105, $110. And this is the one that I got last week. It's $55. I think shipping was $10 or $15 for each of them. So I want to see how they burn in comparison to one another. I'm going to add a tablespoon of alcohol, denatured alcohol, to each of these so that I can get the pellets going. I put 1 cup of pellets in each cooker, each stove. So I just want to see how long they'll each burn and see if there's a difference between the two burns. So let's add the tablespoon to each of these, and I just want to get this wood started. I don't want to add they're both going. So I add this stand. Both of them are going to draw air through the little holes, and hopefully they'll each gasify. Just a nice clean burn. It's a secondary burn, and it's going to be drawing the gas up through these holes to reburn again. So like I said, it's a clean burn, and this material should last quite a while in these two stoves. So we'll watch. I'm not going to time it. We'll just wait and see. Here's the above angle, about a minute in to the burn. They're both doing pretty well. So here we are at just over 4 minutes. The 4-dog stove is still burning. It's just burning very slowly. You can see it flame up every once in a while. But this SilverFire Scout on the left has already started to gasify. You can see the jets, or the tear-shaped holes on the inside that are already starting to do a secondary burn. Looks like a stove inside your house, a gas stove with the gas jets. So nice clean burn for both of these. There's not a lot of smoke. There's not really any smoke. It appears that the SilverFire is going to burn a lot quicker. You can see it's probably burned through a quarter of the pellets that I put in versus this one here, the 4-dog stove. That's really just starting to burn. They're both doing a good job. They both certainly serve a different purpose, a quality purpose. Some things you're wanting to cook a little bit slower, simmer. This stove would be perfect for that. Looks like this stove is going to be perfect for cooking things quicker. Here's an angle from the side. You can see into the stove, see that secondary burn. Very nice. This one's not started to gasify yet, although it looks like it's about to. About 6 minutes in so far. They're both doing well. It's a nice flame. Here they are at about 9 minutes. I just wanted to to look at the different heat styles. I've got this snow pot, and it's going to have a wider flame. It's going to soot up your pots a little bit, but something with a wider base is definitely going to collect more of the heat rather than allow it up and around. Something that's a little bit smaller, like that Stanley cook pot that I had, that's just going to burn right up the side of that thing. So that's kind of what that looks like. Now I'll move it over to the other pot. Make sure it's not hot. Try to put it on there for about the same amount of time. But it's a pretty big flame. It's going to burn real quick. And that's not a bad thing. You're going to need different cooking times for different things. Some things you're going to want to fry up pretty quick. Perfect. Right here. Some things you're going to want to simmer. Rice. You can put rice in this little pot and throw it on there, and it's going to burn a lot longer. So it's a great flame that Scout has. Still not quite gasifying over there for the 4-dog stove, but it's a great stove too. So here we are at about 11 minutes. The one on the left, great flame. They're going to do different jobs, but I'm going to enjoy using both. Can't wait for summer to hit so I can take them each up and try them both out. Nice job on the SilverFire Scout. Really pleased. It's a great price. Again, $55. The 4-dog stove on the right's $105, $110. I know that the 4-dog stove is going to burn for significantly longer than the SilverFire will. Just the height of this flame, the strength of this flame, and what I can see on the inside. So, nice work. I can't get over how impressive that is gasifying. It's a nice looking flame. Much more impressive, at least the flame. Okay, about 2 minutes ago at minute 17, the SilverFire Scout on the left quit gasifying. The flames reduced clear to the bottom. It's still pretty warm, easily over 350 degrees. You could still cook eggs, you could still warm water. Then the 4-dog Bushcooker stove on the right doesn't seem to be gasifying the way it typically does. I've not ever tried pellets in it before, so I'm sure that all those obstructions on the inside are keeping the vortex from starting. But it's an impressive stove, just not with these pellets. So 2 minutes ago at 22 minutes, I put this on here. It was not flaming up anymore, and it's taken about 2 minutes. There's got to be 3 or 4 cups in there of water, which is about to boil. Just a nice bed of coals, and this one on the right still burning nice. Boy, this here is super nice because the steps on this stand are really supportive of this Snow Peak pot. The cookie pan underneath is a little bit off, so the whole thing is rolling, but that's That's as solid as it gets. So at right about 29 minutes, this one's starting to subside as well. The 4-dog stove on the right here. You can see about half of it's gasifying now. The wind is blowing from my left here, from the south, so you can see how it's still pushing gas out that top side. Doing a secondary burn on that, but it's about ready to go out. This other side here, that's about ready to boil. I think when I take this out, I'm going to use a skillet and cook something, catch a lot of that heat underneath a lot wider skillet, and then after it's done, I'll put this Snow Peak pot on to warm me up some coffee or tea or hot cocoa. But I'm very impressed with each of them. Each of them is going to have their own unique purpose, and I'd like to get them both out, try them both out, see what the kids think when we get them out. So let's look at in here. Still a nice bed of coals, very sturdy, and just about ready to boil. Cool. I like them. Thanks, boys.